What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at a foot freeze Mane. He is obviously the team leader for this week, and honestly, what a player he is. I just had to try him out first. We have got icon swaps, so if you've not been aware of all of them, I'll probably make a video on it tomorrow. We'll see how many people have covered it, because pretty much everybody knows about it by now. But I'll give you kind of like my rundown. I will be kind of like showing all my packs that I'm going to do from it, because I feel like I'm going to be doing packs rather than icons, so definitely stick around for that. If you'd like to like and subscribe this video, let's get into Mane's foot freeze. And the question is, what foot freeze are you most excited to try and play with? Let me know down below, and let's get into his review. So with Mane, 4-star, he has had a position change from a left wing to a striker, opens up that left wing back for Neymar, and then gives you that kind of link to be able to do Neymar and Mbappe, and then have like Mane and someone like Salah on the right wing. Incredible stuff. I love Mane as a striker, and honestly, if I had 2.2 mil spare where I could keep doing reviews and still have this card in the team, I would absolutely jump at the chance. He is a phenomenal player, always has been. I really liked his gold, I've liked his inform, and obviously this card is no different. He is a monster on the pitch, and he just tears everybody up. Honestly, you'll see plenty of times in the gameplay where I'm probably going against someone who's at a higher standard than me, and this card is just, it's tearing everything up. He is a beautiful card. Really, really nice design. Very, very impressed. Am I impressed with the whole promo yet? Not to an extent. I'm interested to see who they bring out, and it will kind of like decide my fate for it. I feel like Footmas needed a revamp, and the cards are sick. That's always the case. The card designer is an absolute G. But 4-star, 5'9", right-footed, low defensive work rate, high attacking. He's very, very, well, to be fair, he looks a hell of a lot smaller on the pitch than he does actually on the card, because 5'9" isn't necessarily like tiny. I normally thought he was about like 5'6", maybe even kind of like low ends of 5'7". But apparently 5'9", he genuinely looks a lot smaller than that. He's got pace for days, dribbling for days, shooting for days, and an above average kind of passing. Physical wise, we're looking at jumping and stamina, absolutely fine with that 90. And again, heading in the box from corners, he is the one guy that stands there and absolutely wins it. 2 headers in about 3 matches from a player that's standing there 5'9" against 6 foot defenders. Unreal. Honestly unreal in the air. Pace wise was absolutely fantastic. I thought he did a really good job going down the wing, managing to go up front, managing to do that kind of like passing cam roll. Honestly, he's just an all-round performer for this. Would I say I'd prefer him on the left? I think if it was a choice between getting Mane or Neymar on the left or striker, I think I'd then push Mane onto the left wing, just because I feel like Neymar will be better because of the 5-star skills and what you can do with him, and Mane would be better on the wing because of his absolutely blistering pace. In general, this card is absolutely cracked. The chemistry style you'll be looking for, I believe the fan favourite is Hawk, getting that pace up to 98, the shooting up to 96, and the physical up to 86. It turns him into a 94 rated striker. Honestly, you could go up to Team of the Year and past with this card. He is absolutely phenomenal, and the one thing that comes with this card that is so annoying is a huge price tag. 2.2 mil on the Xbox, 2.8 mil on the PlayStation. It's obvious. He's a very good card. Big name, big club, big league. You can't argue with him. But let's get into some gameplay and see what Mane did. So with all of these reviews, luckily we have got the one league friendlies, so that's going to be brilliant because there's no ratings. It's all kind of competitive matchmaking, and when you're playing with these sort of cards, it makes life so much easier for yourself. There's still players out there that obviously, just because I've got one good card or a couple of good cards doesn't mean that I'm going to win every single match. I'm not the best at the game. I'm not necessarily the worst, but I'm definitely not the best. So in terms of what I can do with Mane, he was absolutely phenomenal. Always in the right position, looking for them through balls. The 1-2s with Werner have been very, very nice, and you'll see him constantly just absolutely blitzering everybody. Unfortunately, I didn't try and go with the extra fake shot to try and draw him out. Sometimes that doesn't work, and then you kind of end up getting caught, but the finesse right into him, you've got to get better shots than that, and more than likely if I go that one extra, he'll probably be able to get that shot up. And honestly, just his overall presence on the pitch was absolutely, it was just amazing, genuinely amazing, and managed to get a few goals. Obviously, like I said, 2 headers, managed to get a few assists, managed to get a couple of finesses. You can't really ask for much more from him. Absolutely outstanding work from him. Fast, good shot on him, lovely header. Heading is great. In terms of dribbling, felt nice. Doesn't feel the most skillful dribbler, but in terms of actual kind of like balance to move in and kind of all that jazz, absolutely brilliant. You can't argue with it. Small player, really agile, great with a pace, and absolutely amazing with his head, to be honest with you. So if we do go into the overall then, so let's just double click him, just see what sort of price we're looking at. 2.8, 2.2, practically the same as what I picked. He more than likely will drop down a little bit, but at the same time, he's a good card, a fantastic card even. His left wing is coming in at 440, 520. He is a left wing though. I feel like that's going to play a massive part in this card, is the fact that he is a striker. Obviously his normal card, 214, nothing too special there. If I was struggling for coins, like not everybody has 2.2 mil to spend on a striker like that. He is worth it, most definitely worth it, but I think getting a gold Mane for the moment, working your coins up, potentially waiting for a more expensive, a more higher rated Mane. If you're going to save 2.2, his 93 is not going to be that much, and I think if you do get the chance to get a second inform Mane, for instance, 93 left wing, you know he's going to be a hell of a lot cheaper than the striker, and you can just move him in game. If you are kind of struggling for the coins, you don't really want to pay 2.2 mil for a striker, it's totally up to you. In terms of his generations, which I think we've already covered as we kind of go through these players, I'm not going to kind of re-rinse in this. It's when I know that we haven't done a player. Mane, I'm unsure about because I think we missed his inform, and I don't think I've really done much with his gold yet. But as you can see, managed to get from Southampton to Liverpool there. Obviously, he started off in, I think that's the Bundesliga, I want to say. Is that Leipzig or is that Red Bull? It's either one of them. Then went to Southampton, getting himself a cheeky inform. Then managed to get 2 more informs and a transfer to Liverpool, which then he managed to get multiple cards pretty much throughout the ages. 90 rated there, a team of the season there, a team of the season there, 98 team of the season. Mane was absolutely cracked last year, and obviously he did get a team of the year, plus 4 informs, a road to the final, team of the year nominee, and a player of the month. It's already a nice start for him. 1 inform, 1 freeze card. You cannot argue with him one bit. In terms of who we've got links wise on the screen, Salah on the right wing, perfect link there. We've got Firmino and we got Jota. Beautiful, beautiful Liverpool players that are getting up in terms of rating and will really cause disaster when linked up with Mane in that kind of upfront trio. In terms of very similar players, I've gone with 2 players that I think are as close to Mane as possible. Mertens, not got the same sort of stats, but a cheaper version of this card. Very small, quick, agile, and a decent shot. And then obviously Messi had to be in there. Again, another small player with absolute bags of pace, bags of shooting, and a lovely dribble on him. But hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. We have got Bernardo Silva next, and then we'll move over. I think I still need to do Bruno, and then we need to go and do Balassi, but we've got to do the objectives, and then Marquinhos, and all the others that we are going to be trying to get through this weekend, because we have a new SBC player every single day. So stay tuned for all of that. Like I say, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know who are you excited for freeze, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.